Hello everyone, myself Nidhi Mehra from Khalsa College Public School, GT Road, Amritsar. I am really grateful to the Khalsa College Charitable Society for giving me this opportunity to talk on a topic, current electricity, which is the burning topic of the class 10th as well as 12th of physics subject. First of all, I will tell you what constitutes an electric current. What is the reason behind for the flow of electrons in an electric circuit? Now, I will tell you what do you mean by the term electric charge. It is the internal property of the matter due to which either the two bodies will attract or repel with each other. For example, if we rub the glass rod with the silk cloth, the glass rod will acquire positive charge, whereas silk cloth acquire negative charge. Now the question arises, why the glass rod acquire positive charge, whereas the silk cloth acquire negative charge? This is due to the reason that while rubbing, glass rod loses electrons. That is why it carries positive charge, whereas silk cloth acquire negative charge because it gains electrons. So we will find that electric charge can be classified into the two categories. One is positive charge, second one is negative charge. So the body which loses electrons acquire positive charge, and the body which gains electrons acquire negative charge. Now I will tell you what is the SI unit of electric charge. The SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. Now the most important properties of electric charge are additive in nature, and the second property is conservation of charge. Additive in nature means the total charge present on the body is equal to the sum of all the charges. The second property, that is conservation of charge, it means that charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. Rather, it can be transferred from the one body to the another body. Now, I will tell you what do you mean by the term electric current. Electric current is defined as the amount of the charge flowing per unit time. Mathematically, it can be expressed as electric current is equal to electric charge divided by time. That is, I is equal to Q upon T. Now, I will define the direction of the current. There will be the two directions of the current. One is conventional, the second one is electronic current. The direction of the conventional current is from positive terminal to negative terminal, whereas the direction of the electronic current is opposite to that of conventional current. As I have told you, it has a direction from positive terminal to negative terminal. It means that it is a vector quantity, but it is not a vector quantity, it is a scalar quantity. Now the question arises, why it is a scalar quantity? Because the laws of vector addition does not hold over it. That is why current is a scalar quantity. Now I will tell you what is the SI unit of electric current. The SI unit of electric current is ampere, which is equivalent to coulomb per second. Now I will define the 1 unit of current or 1 ampere of current. 1 ampere of current is that current when 1 coulomb of charge flows in 1 second. Now the question arises, which device is used to measure an electric current in an electric circuit? That device is known as ammeter. It is a low resistance device which is used to measure an electric current in amperes. Why? It is always connected in series. Now the question arises, why it is connected in a series, not in parallel combination? Because in parallel combination, it offers the very high resistance and does not allow the current to pass through it. That is why it is always connected in series. Now I will tell the next important definition which plays a very important role in the concept of electricity, that is electric potential. Now what do you mean by the term electric potential? It is defined as the amount of the work done to move a charge from the one point to the another point. Mathematically, it can be expressed as electric potential is equal to work done divided by the charge, that is W divided by Q. Now, the SI unit of electric potential is volt, which is equivalent to joule per coulomb. Now define 1 volt. What do you mean by the term 1 volt? 1 volt is that electric potential between the 2 points when 1 joule of the work is done to move a charge from the one point to the another point. That is known as electric potential is said to be 1 volt between the 2 points. Now, which device is used to measure an electric potential between the 2 points? That device is known as voltmeter. It is the high resistance device. It is always connected in parallel. Now the question arises, why it is connected in parallel? Because in series combination it offers very high resistance and does not allow the current to pass through it. That is why it is always connected in parallel. Now I will tell you the most important law which is very useful while solving the numericals in physics. That law is known as Ohm's law. It states that the electric potential between the 2 points in an electric circuit is directly proportional to the amount of the current flowing through the wire provided pressure temperature remains constant. That means V is directly proportional to I. As the V increases, current also increases. That means V is equal to IR, where R is the constant of proportionality known as the resistance of conductor. Now, what do you mean by the term resistance? It is the property of the conductor which resists the flow of electrons to the path of the electric current. Resistance. Resistance is basically the hindrance in the path of the electric current, and it is defined as R is equal to V upon I. It is defined as the ratio of electric potential to the electric current flowing through the circuit. Now, on which factors electric potential, electric resistance of a conductor depends? It depends upon the length of the conductor. As the length increases, resistance also increases. And the second factor is the area of cross section. As the area of cross section increases, resistance decreases. That is, R is inversely proportional to the area. And the third factor is resistance also depends upon the nature of the material. Third and the fourth factor is resistance also depends upon the temperature of the material. As the temperature of the material increases, resistance also increases. It means that resistance of the conductor depends upon the length of the conductor, area of cross section, nature of the material, and the temperature of the material. That means R is directly proportional to L upon A. It means R is equal to rho L upon A, where rho is the constant of proportionality known as specific resistance or resistivity of a material. Now the question arises, what do you mean by the term resistivity or specific resistance? It is the characteristics property of the material. It does not depend upon the length, it does not depend upon the area of cross section. It only depends upon the nature of the material of the conductor. Resistivity depends upon the nature of the material of the conductor. So electrical resistivity depends upon the nature of the material of the conductor. It does not depend upon the length and the area of cross section. Thank you so much.